All right, we're on hole number 5 of the Winter Major, playing in the Ricky division, playing from the front tees. All right. Now, I had an opportunity to play this hole several different ways, and I can't remember how I came at it. What hole is this? This is hole number 5. No. I can't remember. I think I was trying to get up into this fairway over here. And that's what I'm going to do. I can't remember this hole. I only got, there's several of the holes that I only got like 1 or 2 times, and even at the time they looked kind of like another hole. I really wasn't paying attention. I just played them. And was like, oh heck. Now that I see it, I remember that hole, but I can't remember anything that I did on it. So that's hole number 5. Take an extra mile and a Titan. I'm going to take my backspin clubs. Okay. And we're just going to have to figure out how to play it. That means tomorrow when we qualify, that'll be the second time that I remember playing that hole. I do remember playing this hole, but I can't remember how we played it. I do know that one time, and I'm going to look through my videos because I may have it on my phone. And I think there was at least one time where I did go. I think I played this hole twice, and I remembered the first time I went this way and the second time I went down here so I could see what it looked like. But I was just playing, just putting in some holes, and I really wasn't paying attention. I was just shooting the hole. Because, I mean, if we're going to go that way right there, that's the plan. Why aren't we using a big topper? Oh, I got my extra mile on there. We're going to do the overpower shot that way and try and blast it through. That was a good bounce. That was favorable. That shot went perfect. It went right through the narrowest part right here. That should be your shot. So when you're setting your shot up, I would think of this narrowest part as like the perfect shot. That way, if you hit it great to the left or the right, you're still hitting over a narrow part of that gap, as opposed to hitting it, setting it up somewhere else. I would want to try and get over in that center part up here, my top goal. Okay, where are we at in our club? We're right at max club right there. Which backspin we got? And we might be able to run with a Saturn. You can run a ball up too. And I think this hole, I think we need to be a little left. I'm going to start off about halfway in that next green area off. We're right at max club, so there's about 3-3, about 2.5, or excuse me, about 1.5 rings. It's actually a little more than that. Hitting it perfect. So we need to be back a little bit further because it's not as hilly there. You can look right here, it seems pretty flat. So if we hit farther up on it, we might be able to pick up speed, or we're going to have to move back so that the ball lands closer to the hole. And I don't know that I'll have to go back and look at that shot. I don't know that we have enough room to move back. So we may have to lighten up on the backspin and let the hill get involved so that it has a little more speed. And I'm definitely a fan of going and landing on that green side. Because, I mean, goal number one is to try and secure the eagle. So giving yourself that best shot, the easiest way to go. But I'm not so sure that overpower. I'm going to do the next tomorrow when I qualify and actually qualify, I'll do the bottom line. And I'll take a big dog, and I'll take some bigger clubs, bigger hitting clubs, just so we can kind of see the distance and see where we're at. Nice shot. Nice shot. There's still a couple of these par 3s that there's at least one of them I never saw. I can't remember which one it was. This one, I've never played this hole before. So I'm not even sure which one it is. But we got a Saturn and a Titan with us right now. Can we get over? We can get over with a Guardian. We're right at the red line. So that means it's about 1.5 per club. I'm going to be back a little bit from it. 1.5 per club, so there's 3. There's 1, 5, there's 2, 3. I think that was a little less than 1.5 rings. Isn't it perfect? Yeah, I think I'm going to like that shot. So whatever hole that is, I'm definitely going to want to bring that combo. And I'll look at the red line. I'll go back and watch this video and look at where the red lines were and see if that's, you know, like, do I need to pull out a Titan? Can I get the same thing done with a Katana? But I'm definitely going to want to start off on that side. Now, I will tell you that if you can do, there's probably a shot, but it's got to be, you can see where the kind of slopes right here and you're on a hillside. I think right in front there's a flat area, but that flat area curves down. And when you have an area that curves like that, let's see how we went here. Sometimes when you're playing this game, you've got a curved area. So that here was the sand trap, and then it came out and there was a fairway area, and that fairway area curved down and it did this, and there's a flat area up here at the top. But it curves down pretty quickly. So there's a very small flat area. If you hit on this side, so like the farther you push it forward, the short, like here's the area you're trying to land. The farther you push it forward, it pulls that back because you're hitting it where it's going to take a flatter bounce. And it's going to come out, so the further you pull it down, that flatter bounce is going to keep coming out, and it's going to do this flatter bounce. If you hit it up here if you pull it back to where it's flat, it'll take its natural bounce and it'll do this. So sometimes you'll see players where instead of trying to get all of the distance out like you did, they actually pulled it back a little bit, and what they were doing was watch the end of your ball guide out here, and as you pull it back, this ball guide will get longer this direction. That means you're hitting on the curve going down, and you want to hit on the flat. You'll actually get more distance on the flat than you will down here on the curve. So sometimes people will short shoot shots and other people are doing the long shot, but this guy's getting more distance. All right. That was hole 5, par 5. Pretty cool hole. I'll make some notes here. I'm definitely taking that combo. I like going right outside on that other hole too. Thanks for watching.